Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Dungeons and Dragons 5th Edition: Return to the Azure Bonds. If you're seeing this, instead of the on the Friday that it's live, sorry we didn't stream on Wednesday. My internet decided that it hated me, so it is what it is. I am officially, as of yesterday, 2 years out from my heart transplant surgery, and I'm soon we're gonna have on the day that I would have woken up, which will be like a week from yesterday, I think. It took me a good hot minute to wake up, but I'm gonna be doing a streamathon at some point. I just have to figure out when. We're gonna. What the idea is I'm gonna stream and try and get some stuff on my throne funded. Yeah, right now I'm trying to fund a second monitor. If you could go over there and check that out, that would be super nice. And I will put my throne link in the chat. If you, other than that, you can subscribe to the Twitch channel to help support us. All the money I get from here goes to one, a moving out fund, and two, putting it back into the channel. And then if you want to watch the VODs for any of these, because I am uploading them pseudo regularly now, you can go over to the YouTube channel, which has all of the VODs of the Azure Bond stuff going up next week, I believe, because this week was the Mutants and Masterminds VODs. So, yeah, if you guys want to watch any of the VODs that are of these streams, they will be up as of next week. Thank you all for watching. We're going to go over to my players now and let them all say hello. I did forget to shift the audio over, so now they should be able to hear you. Hi, everybody.
Hi, everybody.
Hello.
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 I'm going to let you guys introduce yourselves and your characters, but I'm going to go ahead and introduce one of our players. This is Iris. Iris goes by she, her pronouns, and we'll be playing Rokara this evening, the half-orc samurai fighter. Say hi, Iris, if you can.
Hello.
And up next, Claire. Why don't you introduce yourself and your character, please?
I'm Claire. I go by she, they, and I play Aurora. Also goes by she, they.
Alrighty. And up next, Robo, why don't you introduce yourself and your character, please?
Hello, I'm Robotic Hurricane. You can call me Hurricane, he, him, and I am playing Blitzkrieg, who is in Rock Gnome Artificer, he, they.
Fantastic. Up next is Rugs.
Hello, everybody. I am Rugs, or I'm Rugged Sauce. You can call me Rugs. You can find me everywhere at Rugged Sauce. Today, I will be playing Atlas, the Moon Elf Bard.
Fantastic. And up next,
He, him.
Valia.
Hello, I'm Valia. She, her playing Rel, the full-blooded orc druid. She, her as well. You can find me, I don't know, Blue Sky Valia VT, and sometimes on Twitch Valia VT, although it's not really very often.
Fantastic. And finally, Huffy. Why don't you introduce yourself and your character, please?
I am Miss Huffy. I'll be playing Hera Darling, the perfectly normal elf. We both use she, her pronouns, and you can find me at twitch.tv/Miss Huffy.
And patreon.com/Miss Huffy. What kind of perfectly normal elf did we decide on? That
A sun elf, except she's got blue hair rather than fancy sun hair.
Yeah. So we pan in on well, first and foremost, who wants to give us a recap of last session 2 weeks ago?
I can do a recap.
Yeah, please, absolutely. Inform us of what happened.
Alright, so, the way it works out, I was sleeping over a talk with a god, definitely didn't have panic attacks, then was informed by somebody that the love of my life was possibly in danger.
Mm-hmm.
Hate to hear it. So, hightail it there real fast, and we find a fort that is being staffed by predominantly Yuan-Ti. There are some captured casters there, magic users, that were being guarded by some ogres, if memory serves.
Mm-hmm.
And we split the party in half because always the best idea. I was part of diversion party where I kind of lit the fort on fire. Huffy turned huge and killed a whole bunch of people off of a bridge.
By elbow dropping someone.
Oh gosh, I can't remember who's that wrestler that does the double tap on the elbow and jump.
Macho Man Randy Savage and CM Punk.
Ah.
And then also Kairi Sane.
I thought it was just Triple H, but that might be
No,
someone.
Triple H was not a high flyer. Shawn Michaels was
Oh,
another one.
maybe that would make sense. Honestly, I do.
Yeah, because Shawn Michaels and Triple H were like,
they were.
yeah, they were.
Yeah, they had their cute little team.
Yeah.
He did.
That is. I am way off track. Sorry.
It's awesome. So while we were going in, Aurora, myself, and Iris were going in team, hot, and then Blitz threw Huffy up there with some magic, and Huffy did the elbow drop. We had Atlas doing a little sneaky sneak, and then along with our buddy Skeggy, son of Skeggy, if memory serves.
Skeggy, son of Scory.
Oh, excuse me. Apologies.
He just writes down the microaggression in the Book of Grudges.
Hey, I just met him. All right?
Oh god.
And then they teleported over to the main caster, who was about to make us have a very bad day with a level 9 spell artifact.
Uh-huh.
And Atlas decided that he mispronounced some words, and then Skeggy reminded him that he definitely mispronounced some words.
Uh-huh.
And then one of the ogres grabbed a couple people and ran into the Underdark, and we killed the other, and then we turned that ogre's armor into a slid down like some very cool runnings, and then here we are.
Yeah, so we're gonna pan in to you guys as you get to the bottom. And what you find is that your quarry, the ogre, you didn't catch him, so to speak, more as you landed on his corpse.
Oh.
And what you find is the ogre with there's a hole in the center of his, in the center back of his head. And the casters that you were looking for are gone. And there are no footprints. Just something killed this thing and then absconded with your quarry.
I just hate so much about all the things you just said.
Yeah, that spells trouble. Get it? Because it's missing casters.
Uh-huh. Go ahead and mark down 2 inspiration, 1 for that joke and one for the recap. Thank you.
Fantastic.
But yeah, so you would you guys like to investigate the corpse?
I would.
Okay. What specifically are you
Okay.
looking at on the corpse?
Let's see. I'm trying to figure out. Not necessarily. No, he's not good at figuring out what would have done it. How? What?
Mm-hmm.
Investigate cause of death.
Sure. Yeah, we'll go with that. I don't think if it's what I think it is, he's not going to be good at it. But yeah.
You guys can roll medicine to see
Mhm.
what possibly could have happened to this ogre.
Yes.
You as a group have 3 tries at this. So nominate
I'll
2
gi- I'll
other
give it a
people.
go.
Oh, sorry. I didn't. Okay, I didn't know that's how that was working. My bad.
Yeah. So essentially, what it is 3 of you get to try. One person, each of you gets one. 3 of you get 1 try.
Get one try.
So Robo just went. 2 more of you can try.
Good to know for the future. I'm gonna
Yeah, I
write
can
that
let it
down.
go. Oh,
Rel, it even with the 17, you get down and you look at it, and you from the markings on the back of the skull, like the large like bite marks and what appears to be his brain being forcibly removed from the back of his skull. Whatever killed him ate his brain.
I think I found the problem, everybody. Lost his brains somehow through a hole in the back of his skull that I don't think we put there.
You definitely didn't. This looks like something bit him and then extracted the brain.
What kind of thing fucking just eats brains? There's so much other meat.
Yeah, it did leave the rest of the body.
Have you
I gotta give
never
this
had
chance to
brain?
anybody.
Brains are delicious.
I'm not saying they're not. I'm just saying, look, there's it's got the heart, liver, all that good stuff.
Just gesturing to
Nothing
It's
all
a
of
lot
you.
of waste. That's true.
Well,
Yeah.
Belle,
Uh-huh.
I have a question.
Yes.
I'm gonna throw it in your DMs in case I'm wrong.
Go ahead. But yeah, you guys find the corpse of this creature, and you see around the creature itself. If if anybody wants to roll survival or nature, you can try and see if there are any tracks of whatever did this. But from what you can see on a cursory glance with like passive perception scores, you don't see anything.
oh, I know what this is.
Yeah.
Chupacabra.
That would check out.
This is a giant mosquito.
Oh shit.
Oh, you're probably right. And it's probably really fucking dumb. Like, what kind of mosquito eats brains and not blood?
If you want to roll nature, you can try and probably figure it out.
I'm pretty confident.
Because the only giant mosquito you know of are sturges.
That was probably an Underdark special mosquito.
Yep.
I shall attempt a nature check.
Okay.
I know exactly.
Definitely a stir.
It was definitely a sturge.
Underdark sturge.
Chupacabra.
Yeah, this is definitely a sturge.
This is the mighty Chupacabra.
Yeah, that's what those are called. This is chupacabra sturge.
Do sturges, like, you know what they probably do? You know what it did? It grabbed the casters for food later.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Like packing a juice box with your lunch.
Yeah. Oh, you know what I bet it is? I bet it's like an Underdark spider sturge.
Wow.
Could I see if this was caused by arcane means or by non-arcane means?
You can roll Arcana.
Right, let's find out.
No,
19.
this was not extracted in any way arcane. Just whatever
Oh,
did
we
this,
solved it.
bit it on the back of the skull and just slurped the brain out.
Can I take a look to see if
Unsettling.
there's any, maybe like, are they like bat hanging spider sturges? Take a look to see if there's any on like the roof.
Go ahead and
How high
roll.
up?
Yeah, roll. So what you're seeing is like the roof is about 30, 40 feet in the air, but you can roll perception to see if you can see anything up there. So Rel, real quick, you've studied the Underdark. You're a druid. You know the animals that live there. What you do not see is a sturge. What you see are a pair of cloakers.
Hey, question anybody? Cloakers don't eat brains, do they?
Cloakers eat people, though, and if y'all don't get out of
I
their
don't know what that
territory,
is.
they might.
Unless we want to find out, we should probably get moving.
Let's
Unless
get
you wanna
moving.
find out.
Let's get moving.
Yeah,
I
they
don't
can
need a new
eat-
cloak.
They can sup on the dead ogre.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm down to not die.
If you guys, as you guys leave, you do see the two cloakers, which they are carrion feeders, swoop down and begin to, eat the ogre. They grab the ogre and take up off into the fucking ceiling, and like the chunks of its armor start falling in like large clunking noises.
Nature sure is beautiful.
Right?
But yeah,
All
you
things
guys
as they should be.
you guys can like make camp, heal up. You guys did have
Yeah.
quite the journey getting down here and kind of dealing with that. And now, after you guys have rested for a while, we will pan to the map of the Underdark. The Underdark is not a fantastic place. It is, damp and smells, and like you have a lot of like heavy, like it's hard to breathe. The air is stagnant. But you guys are able to kind of navigate it with what you can see. And what you can see around you is massive open what appears to be field. And as you come out of the main tunnel where you slid down, you see that the Underdark, where it was 30-40 feet above you, there are hundreds of feet of clearance. This is a massive underground cavern system with even its own like ecosystem of this like bioluminescent gray-green grass that grows, and a shoreline about an hour's walk from where you were, from where your little campsite had been set up. And on that shoreline seems to be two vessels. One of them seems to be crashed. The other one seems to be beached, but not that it was, forcibly beached.
Well, maybe the folks over there know where to find the vampire bat brain spider sturges.
You guys do have control of the token.
Oh.
You have control of the party token, and you should have access to the boat token. You can't.
Brilliant.
Gotcha.
Can't move the boat to you. You gotta. So as you get to the boat, you once again find bodies. These are not Yuan Ti, or well, 2 or 3 of them are, but the rest of them seem to be drow. Similarly to the ogre, you find that the Yuan Ti have had their brains schlorped in the midst of fighting these drow. The drow seem to have been killed by the Yuan Ti.
But no schlorping on the drow.
No schlorping of the drow.
These fucking vampire bat spider sturges are fucking racist.
Sure.
I think that
Point,
checks out, yeah.
point.
Well, I mean, there's no other explanation.
One thing that you do hear from downstairs in the galley, you hear loud cursing.
Do we recognize the language?
What languages do you speak?
Common, orc, druidic, halfling, giant, and sylvan.
Common.
Wow.
Normal, giant. That's it. Oh, elvish.
Okay.
Common and Elvish.
What about the rest of you?
Common, gnomish, dwarven.
Okay.
Unless they're speaking Carney.
Actually, they
Common, orc,
are.
orc.
So,
Couple of clowns down there.
what you hear is someone that is speaking kind of a mixture of common and a language that is long dead, that only those who partake in the Witchlight Carnival still speak. And you are able to head downstairs if you would like.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so as you make it downstairs, there is a race of people that the name of these people, this species was long lost, but some just call them fuzzy gnomes. And
Say fuzzy wumps.
fuzzy gnomes,
Oh, okay.
like they're just gnomes with a lot of hair. And they only kind of exist within Tasha's Witchlight Carnival, which is a competitor to Abacanazar's Traveling Circus.
Of course.
And what you see is this very crazed looking old shortened term fuzzy. And this is literally what they call themselves. So when you get down there, you see this man cursing in what is considered Carney. It is a mix of like common and gnomish and sylvan, and they just all kind of hit all at the same time in different
Gotcha.
ways. And he just kind of looks up at you and goes, "Hey, who are you? Why are you in the ship? Are you working with those fuckers that killed the Yuan-Ti? You won't get me. You will not get me."
Whoa. Whoa, calm down now.
What's he saying?
Yeah, Atlas, you're the only one who understands this.
Oh jeez.
Sounds fucking pissed. It's about the fucking.
He
things,
wants to
isn't it?
know if we're with
Down
the
here.
the drow.
The drow.
No, not the drow. Whatever ate the Yuan-Ti.
Oh, why would we be with Sturgis?
That's. Yeah, we're not with them.
Mm-hmm.
What are them?
He'll just place his wrist to his mouth and wiggle his fingers.
Reading.
Okay. Some sort of squid.
A mustachioed individual.
And he goes, "Yeah, we just call them squid faces. Ain't never seen nothing like them.
Okay. That's
The drow called them the voiceless talkers."
voiceless talker. I'll repeat that in common.
Voiceless talk.
That sounds
crazy. He
terrifying.
sounds fucking crazy. He
Um.
can't talk without a voice.
Oh my goodness. Who? So, what y'all doing down here? It's kind of far away. For
I'm just a boat captain.
hello there, Captain. We're looking for some wizards that the Yuan-Ti had.
Squid face took them.
Squid face. All right. Do you know where the squid face went?
No. Ate the Yuan-Ti and floated off. Down the river,
Floated
south.
off. Okay, so they had a boat.
No, this
No.
fucking thing can fly.
Okay, they got a flying boat.
No, it can just
Airship.
fly. Like on its
Airship.
own, without
That's-
anything. Like magic.
Okay.
And you said it looked like a squid?
He is speaking Carney.
Oh, never mind.
So, yeah. So it was a. What did it look like?
It was tall. It was
tall.
grayish green.
Gray green.
Squid head. Squid for a head.
Squid for a head.
Humanoid body, only 3 fingers on its right and left hand. Both hands.
Okay, 3
Both
fingers
And then 3
This-
toes.
and 3 toes. Okay, that sounds familiar. Does anybody know a 3-fingered, 3-toed squid face thing?
Is it a people eater?
I mean-
any of us know?
I mean, it ate the Yuan-Ti. Point at. He's still speaking in Carney, but he points at Hera in response to your question.
One-eyed, one-horned, fine purple.
Said
people eater.
yes. Apparently.
Okay. No, I don't.
So are we gonna hunt down a whatever sort of flying squid
Perfect
face
people
thing?
eater.
So is this like
Yeah.
a mutation of a sturge?
No,
I don't think it's a
person.
sturge.
There's definitely a person.
Okay, he's saying it was person.
Ugly motherfucker, but he was a person.
Did you get his
Okay.
name? Maybe a social security number?
Gosh.
So I'm gonna try.
What is a social security?
So he can understand us?
Yeah, he can
Yes.
understand you.
That's fucking funny.
Oh, that's fucking hilarious.
It's like, have you ever been? It's like that show Swamp People.
They
They just got a
that
real
is-
thick Cajun accent,
That is
basically.
so exactly what it is.
Oh.
Well, I mean, that sounds more likely. That does sound more likely of a human person to be racist than a sturge. Now that I think about it.
Okay.
I don't think it had anything to do with
I
race.
assume-
I think it was
I assume
mostly
it's-
just hungry.
It seems just more like the way that they do languages in like Star Wars or whatever, where they'll just speak to you in subtitles and you're speaking English still or whatever.
Atlas, what did he say?
Saying
What was that?
don't think he's racist. They just like eating people, but I guess they only like eating live things. I think the drow were dead.
Yeah, the drow got murdered. Drow dead. Drow died real horrible deaths.
Okay,
At the hands of the Yuan team.
got it. Zombies. We're dealing with zombies. We're dealing with squid zombies.
No, it was definitely
There are
alive.
many- There are many different types of creatures that wander everywhere.
It was definitely
I-
alive. Did any of you happen to see my sword on deck?
I go
Did
look
anybody pick up a
for
sword?
A sword.
Nobody but Atlas knows what this fucking thing is what this guy's talking about. Like
Uh,
none of you.
Did
None
anybody
of
see
you
a sword?
I'm gonna go look for a sword as
It
soon
was,
as he
it
says
was
that.
a great sword.
A great sword.
I don't
Now,
care
is
how
it
good the
great or
sword
is
is.
it
What kind of
pretty
sword is
good?
it?
It's a really big
Yeah.
two-handed fucking single-bladed sword. It doesn't have two edges. It's just a big fuck off sword, single edge.
Single edge, really big.
I'm looking.
Oh, I think we would notice this sword if we saw it.
It is not there.
Talking to Zweihander?
Okay, not there.
Yeah, it's not there. It is in fact a Zweihander. It's more of like a Langmesser if you're
Ooh.
familiar with sword terms.
I am.
It's more of a Langmesser
I don't know
than a Zweihander.
So, honestly.
Hold on, let me get you a picture. Lang is the German term for long, and Messer means knife. I will get you a picture of what I'm talking about. Actually, bloop. This is what his sword looks like.
Very nice.
Oh, I was picturing more of a.
No, not quite. Not quite. Actually, it could be more of a Kriegmesser.
I mean, I've got a
Okay,
centaur
so-
or a bastard sword.
Yeah, actually, it is
So-
more of a Kriegmesser. Hold on, let me get you a better picture.
Okay, does anybody? Okay. Oh my. Who's good? Who might know what this thing is?
If you're talking about of your
What?
party,
Of our party. Yeah, who might know what a flying brain eating humanoid is?
Well, I think
so
we mostly just need to find them, right? We did
so
their stuff.
with all of the description, Rel, you're a harper.
Yeah.
You worked for Jahira
Yup.
and Minsk.
Yup.
About 13 months ago, so about a year and a month, there was this thing in Baldur's Gate called the Absolute Crisis.
Oh no.
So, spoiler alert for anybody who hasn't played Baldur's Gate 3 or hasn't gotten to the end or the part where, well, I mean, not
Plug
re-
your ears.
not even
plug
really.
yours.
It's not even really a spoiler because first like 5 minutes of the game you find out. But there was a person that worked for, that was, amongst this along the Sword Coast that was captured by a nautiloid and was taken by mind flayers and infected. What you are being described are probably a underdark faction of mind flayers.
Wait a second. Is this the fucking shit that Jahira was talking about that came from the void? That's the word for space in D&D, right?
Yeah, it's the far plane, but yes.
Yeah.
And the astral sea.
I guess
The
so.
astral sea.
Yeah, they're not from here. They're definitely not from here.
What the fuck are they doing down here?
Right.
That's a
They've
good question.
They've been here for like 100 years. Nobody really comes down here.
Oh no.
Why do you think the Duragar are all fucked up?
What's a Duragar? Oh, I didn't hear that. Never
Yeah,
mind.
you didn't hear that.
Okay. All right. So, you know what? I'm going to just cast tongues on Rel.
Rel, you get the last few words of his sentence.
What the fuck's a Duragar?
Grey dwarves. You don't know what the Duragar are? Do you know what the Zerfneblin are?
Excuse me?
Hmm.
Sverfneblin?
Zerfneblin.
I
Yeah.
like your funny words, Magic Man.
They're like gnomes with gray
You
skin.
drunk?
No, they're gnomes. They have gray skin.
I mean, rock gnomes can have gray skin.
No.
You're just making up words.
Deep gnomes. I guess the common tongue term
I
is
don't have
deep.
gray
He
skin.
starts speaking in common now. Deep gnomes, you dumb bitch.
Would I know of any deep gnomes? being a rock
deep
gnome,
gnomes.
or if I
Deep
not know
gnomes, Duragar, and Drow are commonly known races. Like, you're less likely to see a Yuan-Ti than you are those other three.
My God.
Deep gnomes are like the deep dwelling cousins of rock gnomes who were
Mhm.
kidnapped for 100 years by mind flayers and then returned to the Forgotten Realms. And when they
Love
came
that
back,
idea.
they were called Zerfneblin.
I just love the idea of Rel having no idea about any of this because she tries to avoid people as much as possible.
Yeah.
Because to her, just be like,
Also-
yeah, that's just a dark-skinned gnome. Like, what the fuck you, like...
Go ahead. Hurricane. You got this man
I was
so
just gonna
angry he stopped speaking Carney. Like, maybe if I try to speak a different language, you'll understand better.
Yeah. When Rel wasn't speaking in common, was she, when she said that last part?
No.
Or does
Yeah,
it
yeah,
or is it anytime she talks, anyone understands it?
I was speaking in common.
Yeah, it's anytime when you're speaking, when you have tongues on you, anyone can understand anything you're saying.
Oh, okay. Yeah, when you made the comment about rock gnomes can be gray, Blish says, I take offense to that. We actually quite like the sun, at least where I'm from. That's how I got this tan.
Zerfneblin come down and work down here in the Underdark. I'm considered weird for my family. Fuzzy gnomes like to work on the surface. But I like
I've met some.
Wait a minute. He squints at you and goes, you work for that dickhead Abacanazar, don't you?
Have I heard of Abacanazar?
Abacanazar is a very famous wizard who runs a traveling circus. He is also the guy who Atlas works for.
No, I meant aside from like having Atlas mentioned.
Yes,
You know.
yes, you would know of him. He is very famous. He's probably one of those people that like you avoided on purpose.
Wait a second, Atlas. The Abacanazar you work for, is that the fucking wizard?
Yes.
Oh Jesus, I never want to meet your boss.
Listen, you probably won't.
He pays well and he unionized his workforce.
He's
Okay.
That's canon.
he's busy doing wizard stuff.
Like
Last
cussing
I checked, in a
like cussing out the rest of
blood
the
feud
fucking
with
wizards.
Tasha.
Yeah, exactly. He's in a blood feud with Tasha.
Wait, he has a blood feud with Tasha? Tasha?
Yeah, Tasha.
Oh,
Like the
Jesus. I'm
like
sorry
of
for your
the
loss.
carnival, like of Tasha's Wishlight Carnival.
I like Tasha. She's
You should come to the
too real
carnival.
with nature.
You should come to the carnival. It's in the Feywild.
I do like the sound of that.
He hands you a ticket to the Witchlight Carnival.
I'll take it.
You little
Oh shit.
scalping son of a...
Listen, you gotta be fast if you want to make that cash, bitch. Says this to Atlas.
If I didn't need someone to captain this boat.
Yeah, that's what they all say. Now let me out of this goddamn cage.
I don't...
Oh yeah,
Fuzzy gnome.
I'll primal savagery acid out the lock.
Yeah, you acid out the lock. He comes out and he goes, "Oh yeah, and you just stand by the header, glowy gnome, glowy elf. We'll use you as a lantern." And he'll walk very confidently to the helm of the boat.
This guy is insane.
If I
Literally.
knew anything about boats.
He really is.
What's the boat's name?
Oh, her name's the She-Bitch.
Love the name.
Thank you.
Same.
I named her myself.
I can tell.
So you guys can, fucking, as you get back up to the top of the boat, you see him like tossing corpses off.
I'm gonna start rolling the corpses.
Yeah, you gotta toss them into the water so that.
Oh no, sorry. I mean slang rolling is in checking their pockets.
Oh yeah. No, I understand. He goes, no. You gotta leave them intact. Trust me. We don't want Ibera on our asses.
What?
Who kn-
Ibera,
Can
he's a giant fuck off. It's the name of a giant sea monster down here. He's this big crayfish. He likes the shiny bits.
Can I take one corpse, throw it in the air, and then use another corpse like a baseball bat to smack it in the water?
You absolutely can.
Yes, that's what I shall be doing.
When you do this, as it almost hits the water, a giant fucking claw, the same size as the boat, catches it and drags it underneath.
I'm gonna immediately start fervently pushing corpses off the side, not checking anything anymore. All right.
I'm gonna praise the monster for being such a good catch. and
The
swing
monster.
more at.
So here's the thing. What language do you praise the monster in?
Probably because I think we're in a dwarven territory. Probably
Dwarvish?
I got dwarven.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, as you do this, something is spat up onto the boat.
Fuck.
A large, white, opalescent pearl rolls across the boat to your feet. It's like the size of a crystal ball.
Oh.
Would you like me to appraise that?
Yes. Because I have no
I'm
clue
gonna-
what it is.
I'm gonna ritual cast identify,
It's a 3,000 gold piece pearl.
and then hand it back to you. It's worth a lot.
Looks like the party's gonna be able to buy upgrades.
So you want to go the same way the ugly thing went?
Did it? So you're saying it took the casters and didn't kill them?
No, it floated that way over the mountains. I'm assuming.
Okay,
it's
yeah, we
going
want to go
toward
that
the-
way over the mountains.
Yeah, I'm assuming it's going toward the Drow stronghold.
Okay, yeah.
All right, hold on tight, and let me go get the mainsail. He like pulls up the mainsail, and like you see him kind of walk downstairs, and he comes back upstairs and goes, "You!" and points at Blitz. "Come with me," and he'll toddle back downstairs.
And go with.
As you reach downstairs, he pulls a tarp off of a very beautiful looking steam engine.
Now you're speaking my language.
You help me shovel this coal into this engine, we'll get going. And he just starts fucking tossing coal in.
Oh yeah.
Alright.
Despite his better judgment, Atlas is standing at the front like,
When I toot the horn at the top on top, pull that starter crank, and it'll start the engine on up, and we'll get on out of here. And he'll run upstairs. You guys do not see Blitz come with him. It's just him. And he takes the helm of the boat, and he pulls this like whistle, and it makes out a toot noise. And the boat begins to vibrate as Blitz starts it.
Also, you said 300? Because I think I typoed.
3,000 gold piece.
3,000. Okay, yeah.
That's 500 gold each.
Yeah.
We're gonna be rich.
Yep.
That's gonna go into upgrades.
But
Or,
yeah.
like,
But not yet.
Not yet, no.
But yeah,
We have to sell
the
it.
boat captain will begin pulling you guys along with in his little steamboat.
Can I make a history check on this engine to see if I could ascertain where if it came from, like Eberron?
No, it did not come from Eberron. This seems to be Steam rather than Magitech. It's like straight tech rather than Magitech.
Okay.
This is
Okay.
just standard Elven or Dwarven or fucking Gnomish, rather. Elven, Dwarven, Gnomish. I had to roll through the whole list of races, but soon he does like beach the boat and kind of you see him hop down and go. Anybody that's strong enough, help me pull this fucker on the shore so Ibira doesn't eat it.
You got it.
And what you guys do see is he, by himself, is already pulling the boat onto shore.
Entity helps.
I will help.
Yeah, and
Good
you guys
job,
get
everybody.
the full boat onto land. It was half on land back there, and you can assume he did that by himself because of the way he was pulling it.
Mm-hmm.
that's strong.
Yeah, he's a strong little fucker. And he goes, "You guys just go." And he'll point in a direction. There's a massive like beached ship in the center of this gorge. He goes, "Go around Ahab's ship and all the way up, and you should find the cave that leads to the Drow stronghold."
Appreciate you.
No problem.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for the ticket.
So you guys are out. Do you guys remember the name of the wizard you're after?
Abacanazar?
Nope.
Wait, hold on. Let me check my notes.
I may
That was
have
the last
lost
time I
it.
was at my computer was for this.
Uh-huh.
I don't remember the name of the wizard, but I do remember the name of the Yuan-Ti.
Okay. What was the name of the UNT?
Doricor?
Yeah,
So
bone breaker.
you guys killed Doricor, if you'll recall. Y'all murdered the shit out of Doricor.
I did not.
That was
No,
the
I
one that
thought-
was gonna cast fucking.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
that was Doricor. You guys killed Doricor.
Oh,
Oh, rad.
that fucking Yuan T at the gate was lying to me.
Yes,
Bitch.
yes. The UNT at the gate lied through their teeth.
I can't believe after everything we've been through.
You guys killed Doricor. The wizard you are after's name is Tace. That is the Harper wizard you are looking for. There were also a few
what's
other.
funny is,
Mhm.
I was gonna say Rel wasn't there, so Rel has no idea that who this wizard is.
You
or
were
that
the
he's
one
someone.
told. You were the one told.
Oh, I didn't.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
spoke.
from the witch.
You spoke to the witch. Mm-hmm.
Oh,
You spoke to the witch, the big orc druid lady.
yeah. I totally forgot about that.
Tace is her name.
Yeah, we did your quest.
Instead of going and fighting a dragon, which was unadvisable. But yeah, so you are on your way to find the wizard Tace. It takes you about 3 days to get from where you are to the caves, but it is smooth sailing, or so to speak. And you are able to make your way into a large cavern system. Give me 1 second. I will place you guys on the map.
No.
Oh, it's pretty tight.
Yep.
Oh wow.
Yeah. You congratulations. You are let's see, who am I missing? Rokara. There we go. And then Ultea.
Entity.
Hold on. There are a few of them. Ultea. Move Rel up a little bit. Entity is under familiars. There you go. And then Skeggy, son of Scory. Or Scory, son of Skeggy. Fucking, I get them mixed up from time to time.
Skeggy, son of Scory.
Yep. And then yeah, that's your whole party. In the caverns. I'm just gonna hit C and then update default token and hit save. All right, so we're gonna go over to the battle map screen so that the chat can see. Robo, why are you so tiny? Why do I have you as so little? I fixed it.
So small.
You were very small. But yeah, you are inside of a deep and rather tight cavern system. For you guys, this is
Nice.
for Skaggy and for Blitz. This isn't really as bad as it could be. You guys are used to small spaces because you are small people. For the orcs in the party, though, this is a little cramped for your shoulders.
Sucks.
It's not.
Do you want to split the party?
I think that's a great idea.
I
mean,
heard
that
a
is a
song about how you
fantastic
should
idea.
always split a party.
Sure. That's totally a great idea. It's definitely a fantastic idea.
It is.
All right. I'm down. Although
Sick.
Mhm.
these caves are kind of confusing.
That's true.
Do I have anything I can use as breadcrumbs? Let's see here.
I was gonna say breadcrumbs too.
So I thought there was a storm outside, but I was wrong. It's fireworks.
Ah.
Why fireworks?
Don't know.
Oh, why is that a level 1 spell?
I don't know. What is it? What's the spell?
Illusory script.
You know what spell I'm surprised you don't have?
What?
Magic Mouth.
Not on this one.
But yeah, where are you guys going and which way are you starting?
That's a good question.
Do we want to split the party? Because that would probably go terribly, but it would be funny.
I mean, this group is kind of stupid.
Yeah, that's true. I'm not so sure how bright we all are.
Well, what if we just put one smart person in each party?
That's true. Who we got?
Then the parties are both smart. Who's smart?
That is a good question.
It's not me.
In this party?
Yeah.
I was gonna say I don't.
Do we have two of them?
I don't even know if we have one of them.
No, surely we have like
I spent
someone, right?
Thank you for stalling. I spent like 4 hours populating most of these dungeons and forgot to populate this one.
Oh my god, the dungeon's having sex.
That is not
Oh
what's
god,
happening.
we should leave it alone.
That is not what's happening.
How else do you populate?
Oh, I see.
This is mitosis.
Oh, it's like Bowser. We're inside Bowser. We're Mario Luigi. I get it now.
No.
That game was fun,
It's-
honestly.
That game was very
Slapped.
fun.
I've returned. Blitz is very smart.
It's like that scene in the D&D movie.
Yeah, that's
All right,
exactly
Blitz.
what this is.
Still
That's
haven't
what this
seen
party is,
Yep.
Okay, Blitz, you're smart.
with the
Anybody
exception
else
of
smart?
Blitz.
Any other people feel like
it.
reading
I got a whole
books?
12 intelligence.
I feel
Jingle,
like.
jingle?
All right, I got an idea.
We'll do-
We got one dwarf who's pretty good with rocks. I'm assuming. Is that racist?
A little bit, but it's go on.
And we got one gnome that's good with rocks.
That's good. That's very good.
Score.
You guys.
The dwarf looks back at fucking. Skeggy looks back at fucking Blitz and is like, "Are they always like this?" I'm so sorry.
It's fine.
I'm going with my man
just gonna go this
Skeggy.
way.
Skeggy's just like, "All right,
Oh, let's see
well,
this.
If we're doing 2 and 2, we should also have a healer in both places.
Ooh, yeah. How are we on healing?
well, you've got a 5th level cleric in the Dragonborn.
Mhm.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
I'm hearing all these numbers.
Why are
And
there
I'm not
two-
reading
why are
into
they-
them.
There are 2 atlases.
Because we need.
Because I'm having trouble with the page and I have to restart.
Ah, okay.
If we're
makes
splitting the
sense.
party, we need 2 people. 1 atlas for each party.
Obviously.
Duh.
Yeah,
It
check
makes
out.
sense.
Okay,
Good luck.
so Atlas going with Skeggy, who is not completely on board with this whole split the party nonsense. But
I'm just, you know what? If Skeggy wants to follow, I'm just following Skeggy.
okay.
So
Alright, guess I'm going this way because
Honestly,
basic math.
this works out. No, this way we don't have too many ringers on one team.
Yeah, sure.
Works
What's a
Totally,
ringer?
totally split the party and make more work for the team.
The only problem is when what happens if one group gets into trouble? We don't have communication.
I mean, just scream, you know?
Yeah, if you scream loud enough.
Scream and
Get the
alert
attention of
the
everything.
entire.
Exactly.
Give
Well,
him
yeah.
the old yodel hee hoo.
Don't y'all
Exactly.
have
Knowing message is only 120 feet.
I'm just gonna put that there. That is very visible.
I also
from where
don't
the
have
second
message, by the
party
way.
is. I'm gonna say that this is very visible from the party over here's perspective.
What's the that and the this? that you're talking about?
The red dragon.
The
Uh-huh.
Oh, there.
yeah, zoom out a little.
Over to the right.
The red dragon.
Oh.
Oh,
I would
It's kind
say
of chilling in its lair,
Yeah.
which is over here.
knowing how caves operate, being from mountains and stuff, would Blitz know that it's a very bad idea to try to navigate through things quickly to go help someone, even if you heard their voice, because caves echo everything?
Not just that, they also collapse if you try and move through
They
them
do.
too quickly. Also, you would know, as someone who's lived underground before, don't fuck with a red dragon in its lair.
Mm-hmm. Blitz, I think, just would say, like, after everyone's doing this whole plan, says, "It honestly would be best if we just stick together. Especially in a cave system."
Okay.
I'll listen to the
Advice.
one smart person.
it's a shame that we're not there to hear it.
Oh, never mind. True. We're already gone.
Hey, Atlas.
That's
I think
crazy.
What's up?
I think we would begin to head back.
Atlas, you and Hera, as a matter of fact, Atlas and Hera
Oh.
at the same time
Okay.
both find trouble at the same exact time.
Oh.
Is that a
Yuppers.
goddamn rust monster?
That's an Ankeg.
Yeah,
Okay, that's much better.
So here's what
Don't
we're
worry about
We're
gonna
gonna
it.
die tonight.
Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna give you guys the opportunity to walk back away from one of these encounters.
We can
I
take
will-
ours.
I will walk back, and then we will
Yeah.
head north, because none of these other people who are heading south seem as inclined to do so.
I think you began walking
Like,
as
what?
Blitz was thinking about this.
The North team is like all the fucking idiots.
That's why the North team is the good team.
I know.
You don't need to think. You just need to hit mallet.
So
Exactly. No thoughts. Just
No
heal.
thoughts, head empty.
Yeah.
just
Mhm.
hammer.
Yeah.
So
Honestly, that's my life goal.
so you all you guys all go north. And after checking out, and I think Hera, you went forward, saw the Onkegs, and went nope. And the red dragon. Like that's
Yeah. That seems like a whole
Okay.
lot of nope.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
and then
Smart,
Blitz was
smart play.
putting that together. It's like, okay, we should head back.
Yeah, and so right as you guys begin to go, no, I don't think I'm gonna do that. You hear in the distance, Atlas stumble into two patrolling drow. One of them kind of comes up and will look you up and down, Atlas, and go, "You have the air of a third son about you. You will either come with us or you will die."
What a language.
Elvish.
Oh damn.
Insult them.
I would fold instantly.
Yeah, that's exactly what Alice is gonna do.
Oh, God.
So, Atlas, you do have your orc girlfriend directly behind
Yeah.
Yeah.
you. Like,
Babe, is that guy talking shit?
they are both women.
I think we're getting invited to an orgy.
No, we're going to execute you.
Oh,
That's when you respond, a really kinky orgy.
he's like putting his belt back on, like.
That would offend them, no?
What?
Will there be snacks provided?
If in response to come with us or we kill you, the pants come off.
Oh yeah, no. Initiative time. That's exactly what that means, as a matter of fact.
All right.
All right. So,
What are they wearing?
Oh,
they're
God.
wearing chain armor, and carrying shields. They do not look.
That's a goddamn shame.
They do not look like it is made of metal. It looks like it is made of bone, like a chitin.
Oh,
or a
that's some
chitin.
bullshit. That's some DM bullshit right there.
I
That
was
is
about to
because
say.
that is because of the fabricate spell, and the fact that
Mhm.
certain people want to steal all the metal in all the Forgotten Realms.
I'll be honest
Hey,
with
hey,
you,
hey.
I just thought it was the DM was tired of seeing every piece of armor that came up against us get turned into flames.
Uh huh. That's another reason.
That too.
Because of a spell and because of a blacksmith.
Mm-hmm. You
know,
guys can see, advancing toward you, another pair of drow. One of them appears to be in similar chitin armor, but it is plate rather than the chitin
What about the
chain.
weapon?
All of it seems to be made of like chitin of some kind. That's the most
I
common
promised
material.
myself I was going to
down
read
here.
my spells.
It's one of the most common materials down here. If you have an NPC, such as like Aurora, you please roll for your NPC. I don't know who the drow have 2 initiatives. We're gonna go ahead
Because
and-
one of them is different.
No, it's not supposed to have 2 drow initiatives.
Really?
Like there's the drow captain, which is the patrol captain, and then 2 regular drow initiatives, one that does not.
Oh, I don't see one. I don't
If
see.
we
the-
didn't
Yeah, I only see
the,
one for the guard.
I only
the-
see one.
Yeah, the 9.18 is what I see.
I was
Okay,
gonna say if nobody's seen Aurora's headset is disconnected and cannot speak.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Wait, that captain rolled an 18. Damn.
Yeah, the captain's strong as well. Yeah, no, there are still 2 for me. All right.
They probably could have got Atlas all the way to being executed if they just didn't say it out loud.
Probably. I'm gonna ignore the first drow turn. It is what it is. But up first is the drow captain, who is going to move forward and in orc go. Give us the elf or die.
Eat shit. That's the reply.
What did he say?
I'm sorry, he's spoken for. I know he's really hot, but
No,
you.
we must sacrifice him for the Dark Queen. Give us
now
the
you're
moon.
really- Fucking try.
All right, it is the drow patrol captain's turn, and she's gonna
All in
fact,
Orcish, by the way, obviously.
Fucking, yeah, she's
Tiny bit.
responding back in Orcish.
I fully don't speak Orcish.
All right, drow longsword.
That's
a
a
miss on the first one. She gets 3 of these.
Uh-oh.
Uh,
She's a fighter.
That's another one and another one. So do 20 or 15 hit you?
I'm going to Silvery Barbs the 20.
Okay. This drow back here will counterspell your silvery barbs.
Uh-oh. Wait, the one, like, back there?
Mm-hmm.
Mages.
So the 20.
Yeah. You take 6 points of piercing damage. Aurora, if you cannot speak, one of the things that you can do is /TTS, and then type out what you want to say. Because
I figured out how to make it talk.
okay,
I
cool.
don't know why, but if I turn my head practically upside down, it reconnects.
That's weird.
I have ordered a replacement. It is arriving tomorrow.
Okay, cool. Roll initiative for old. Okay, you did for old
I did.
Taya. And now it's your turn. The drow just stabbed your orc friend. What are you doing? You can
Can
move
I
through
respond
your...
after being stabbed?
Yeah, you can.
I can get like right here, right?
Yeah, you can move through
so-
other people's spaces.
I'm just gonna kind of like
Alright.
lean in and be like, "Is that it, bitch?"
Okay, Aurora.
Um,
Scared.
I'm obviously going to. The first thing I'm going to do is my very intimidating wave.
The drow will look you up and down and go, "Ah, one of the children of the darkness. My queen looks fondly upon your kind."
Enough to let us through?
No, not without giving us the elf.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Well,
Going to smack her.
time to start beating her to death with the hammer of the Delian.
She seems nice to Aurora, so she's just gonna do non-lethal attacks. She
Wonderful.
doesn't hear the
don't worry,
fucking
she's not surviving
orcish.
this.
Yep.
Where is it? Warhammer of the Delian. Oh no, I hit this one. Gonna click my boots together as well.
Okay, that's
just-
a bonus action.
okay. Boop. Oh.
Yeah, 26 hits. That
Bonk.
is. Are you smiting?
Yes. Did I not click smite?
Nope, you did. That's 21
Okay,
radiant
that's a
damage.
Oh god.
First thing she does is apologize. Hit number
I think
2.
you got that.
Jesus Christ, what is your bonus to hit? Oh yeah, you have a fucking 20 in strength. I forgot. Roll damage.
Bonk.
It's another 11 bludgeoning. Son of a bitch.
Oh my god. Do you think she'll let us
Oh my
pass
God.
now that she's almost dead?
No.
Oh god.
You do hear this one in the back let out a shrill whistle. 19 does not hit.
Uh-huh.
Fuck.
It is
That is.
Ultea's turn.
I have their. God, my neck hurts. I have their sheet pulled up. Uh.
Ultea will move up here in defense of the elf.
All right.
Thank you.
Yeah, you've got. How tall is Rel again?
That's 6'5".
You got a 6'5" orc and a 7'2" dragonborn between you and the drow captain.
You know, this is the first character. This is one of the few characters I have that isn't a tiny boy.
Mhm.
And he still feels like a tiny boy.
Yeah, next to the fucking 2 gigantic women. Go ahead and roll your attacks for Ultea. If you want to do attacks, you can also breath weapon this bitch to death.
Same deal. Let me find. I believe they have a mace.
I believe so. Yes.
Oh. I don't think a 12 hits.
Nope.
Do they get a second attack or just one?
Does she have extra attack? No, she does not have extra attack.
Okay.
So she gets 1 attack. Blitz, it's your turn.
Before my turn, is it just me or are some of the initiatives out of order?
Oh yeah.
Because I see a 14, 17, and a 16.
Yeah.
Huh. I didn't see those. My bad.
It's a secret.
Okay. So then, Rokara should have gone before Ultea. My bad. Ultea will be skipped in that turn order, but I have fixed the turn order. Rokara, it's your turn.
Ah, yes.
You
This
can
one
move
does
through
spells.
people's. That one did a spell. You don't know if all of them can cast spells.
Well, this one seems almost dead. Can I get past this one without attacking
Nope.
of opportunity?
Nope.
Where is my tingy?
It's wonderful. The fucking small corridors are wonderful. They have bottlenecked you guys into a small corridor.
I think you mean they bottleneck themselves in with us.
Yeah, if they wanted to be more smart about this, she should have been standing like here.
I mean, we can't say that knowing they have like 17,000 people coming to back them up soon.
Yeah, there was
Good,
a
it's
whistle.
Not gonna help them.
There was a whistle.
The whistles are scary.
As a matter of fact, that's gonna happen
Already.
now.
I'm gonna go, I guess, actually, can I go to these two and attack one of these ones?
Yeah, you can. One thing that I will say is you guys hear the galloping of paws against the stone floor and claws, and soon the crackling of fire.
Puppies.
Anyone on this side can hear it. Anyone over here can see them. There are 3 hellhounds in this corridor.
Okay, I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna go up to this one,
Okay.
and I'm gonna start swinging my axes. And I'm gonna say, let's shed some light on this situation, because I think we're in a cave and it's dark, and that's fine.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. I get 1 attack.
Miss.
I get 2 attack.
Nat 20. Roll
Hell
damage.
yeah. Yeah.
So
get
that is
9.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 19 slashing damage from your battle axe.
I need to roll savage attacks?
Do
Or
you
is that
have
included?
savage critical? Like, does savage attack have something to do with your crits?
Yeah. When I score a crit, I roll an additional weapon damage die.
Yeah, roll it again.
So that's a D10, so just 1 D10.
Yep.
Ah, yes.
All right, 4
Another
more.
4.
Is that all you get? Just 2 attacks?
No, I get 1 more attack. I get 3. Hiya!
For the audience, that's a second nat 20. Total 26. What the fuck? Dice gods, why do you hate me?
No, they love me. It's been a very lucky week.
Hell yeah.
Let me roll damage. I roll 1d10.
Damn.
Another 4. Nice.
So that's 18, 19, 20, 22. Okay, that's a real dead drow. So here's what we do with crits that would overkill. So you do 7 damage to this drow. And then, okay, 22, 15 to the other.
Excellent.
Bringing the second drow down to like half health.
Some cross-contamination there.
Yep.
So can I, like, flavor text-wise, run in with one of my axes, swing them both at the lady, then dislodge the other one, and, like, slam it into the other one?
Yes, absolutely. That's
Nice.
awesome flavor. Hera, it's your turn.
I'm assuming these puppies are not the sort that I can be chill with. If I tried to be like, pss, 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 pss.
You can try.
You should.
Speaking is a free action.
Hi puppy. You're gonna be cool, right? We're not mean or
Are you
anything
saying
like
this
that.
in common?
She's gonna try it in Infernal because these look like that might be the best option.
The middle one will look at you and go, "Master calls. We must answer."
Which one's your master? I can help you have a conversation together or something.
Master calls. We must answer. Her name is Azura.
Azura. Do we got an Azura in the house?
Do you say that loud enough for the elves to hear?
No. This is just she's trying
The
to
dead ones
be
do,
like,
probably.
guess there's not an Azura over here. Gotta try somewhere else.
Master has called. Move or die.
Shame that you had to phrase it like that, my friend, because she's gonna become giant now. She's
You
gonna
don't have
she's gonna
space
take
to
up the
become
whole.
giant.
I was gonna say, like, she's gonna take up as much of this space as physically possible with her giantness.
So, so
She's like purposefully blocking this from the dogs to get through.
yeah,
If that makes sense.
you do that. But what I'm gonna say is your attacks are gonna be at disadvantage because you have no room.
That's fair, you know. I'm okay with that.
And you are going to get mauled to death, more than likely by 3 hellhounds.
Well,
It's okay.
that's fine. That's a 21
Yeah, it hits.
or a 24.
Which one are
24
you-
if this
which-
is a monstrosity.
They are. Which
The
ones are you
closest.
attacking? Okay.
This would be the closest one.
So this one
so
here.
that is a 24 and a 8 damage, which I'll also add a d6 because she is big.
Yep.
So that'll be a 10 total damage.
Okay.
How does he feel it?
Can you not see his health bar?
No.
I have fixed it. You should be able to see it now.
Okay. Yeah, excellent. I'm gonna go ahead and do the extra attack then.
Okay.
Ah, nuts.
Yeah, it's a nat 1. So you do this and you harm the hellhound, and another shrill whistle is heard, and you hear the back hellhound go, "Azura calls. We must obey."
Sorry to say, you're not getting through.
Now it is Rel's turn.
All right. Let's see here. I think that I'm going to fucking primal savagery this lady.
Okay. What does that do?
No, it's a melee spell attack.
Okay.
2d10 acid damage.
Okay.
It's like
I don't know why it
saying I
says
cast ass whooping.
Roll damage.
Fantastic.
All right. You do see that the acid kind of rolls off her armor, but you get her in the face, so it does the full damage. But it seems that this armor cannot be damaged by acid.
So that's fine. She can.
It's also not made of metal, which means you can wear it.
True. And that is a cantrip, so that's a bonus action, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it again. No.
Miss.
I'm gonna use one of my inspiration.
Okay.
Fuck this lady.
Miss.
Damn. All right, that's it.
All right, Blitz, it's your turn.
With how big Hera is and being the small size category,
you can
could
move through her side. You can
Okay.
move through her space.
Not Blue. Entity probably couldn't.
No, Entity is a medium-sized creature.
Figured. So
You and Scory probably.
Sorry about that. I was trying to make it so that they couldn't get through.
Yeah, you and Scory can. The Entity.
yeah, we can because we're small.
Yeah. The dwarf and a gnome definitely can.
The only spot I could go over there would be maybe a questionable choice.
Here.
Yeah.
You can also move here and here.
Oh, because it's small size.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I will move to here. And what did I? Oh, I tabbed that. All right, and
Don't
then
worry, I will not let them maul you to death.
thank you. You know, we often get paired up a lot. It's interesting.
It's the way it is. We are the merchants.
Fair enough. He says with a smile.
I do need to roll initiative for the Hellhounds. Cool.
Need to check. Is this radiant or is this fire? That's radiant, so that could work, but I'm gonna save it for now. I'm gonna smack.
Okay, go ahead.
We're gonna bonk the Hellhound.
Miss.
17. Okay, second attack. 28.
Hit.
The one on the left. 12 damage.
Hell yeah.
Alrighty.
And I will tell Entity to... I'll use my bonus action to tell Entity to keep an eye behind everyone. With his vigilant feature.
Alright.
Because he can't be surprised.
Okay.
And
It
that's
is
my turn.
now the Drow's turn. And all of you see this Drow turn invisible.
Oh no.
Go ahead and run, coward.
Invisibility means that she can move through your spaces with impunity.
I thought that meant she couldn't take any damage
Nope.
because she's, invisible.
That's invincible.
Play the title card.
Yeah, that's
That's the joke.
invincible. Yeah. And she's gonna attack twice. That's a 15 and a 21 against Rel.
I will Silvery Barbs the 21.
Counterspell.
Can you use reactions on your turn?
Yes.
Mages.
Mm.
Shakes fist.
Mages.
He's
So
always
I-
doing
so
this
here's the
dumb
thing.
Stuff.
They also have Mage Slayer, so I can counterspell you or I can attack of opportunity you.
I mean, effectively, it's the same thing.
Yep. So this is 21 hit.
Oh, yeah, it does.
Okay, cool. You take 11 piercing. This drow here is going to attack Rokara, because
I have done nothing to provoke such aggravation.
you slashed her.
Self-defense.
Alice is literally just standing there, like,
Alice is still putting on the pants.
like.
So
Okay.
Is the no on the orgy or like
The
Schedule?
8 or a 19 hit you.
19 ties hit?
Yep, so that's a hit. 8 slashing damage.
Slashing. Do I get?
Not if you are a barbarian, unless you're raging, you don't. And I don't
I
think
got
you as a
heavy armor
fighter.
master,
Yeah,
so I take 5.
okay. And because the Hellhounds initiative would be after everybody else's, they're gonna, because I didn't roll initiative for them, they're gonna take their turn now and be skipped next round. So Hellhounds. So they get pack tactics. So all of their attacks are going to be an advantage.
I'm nuts.
So Hera, these are against you. 1 and 2. So that's first.
The second one hit.
1 and 2.
Second one does not hit. Neither of them hit.
Okay, and the third one, Fire Breath. And DC, that's supposed to be a DC 15.
Alrighty. Hey.
Is that both of us or just Hera on that one?
That's in a cone. So that's a.
Let's see.
Ba-ba-ba-ba.
I think
That
I
is a
can do
25-foot
something
cone.
fancy.
So I need one. From...
Entity.
I need a dex
1,
save from
52.
Entity. And
The thing is, I debated about having him go back too. Damn it.
I'm gonna use my reaction on Shield Master to make it so that I take no damage rather than half damage.
Okay. So I need. Yep. Okay. So now I need one for Entity.
I'm gonna. If it's. I don't know how I want to, because I don't want to. Flash of Genius. I'm able to. When you another creature you can see makes the thing.
How
Okay,
good
so-
am I
okay.
able to block this path with my bomb?
So
Blitz.
your body can block physical attacks. It's not going to block a torrent of fire.
Okay, fair.
Mhm.
Blitz.
Uh,
It's okay. Just let it go.
No, I'm gonna use
Everything's
Flashy Genius to add my intelligence modifier
Okay.
to his to entity because I want him to save. So whatever this number is plus 5.
So he
No,
will
just let
take
it go.
half.
Oh, damn.
Okay.
No, not the 20. That was Blitz.
I
He
know.
got an 11.
Okay. So he fails.
Do you
And we'll
have
take-
inspiration?
66 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have an inspiration, Blitz?
I do.
Okay. Do you want to try and make Entity take half damage, which for him would be, which would be regular damage because he would be taking
Yeah,
double if he
I'll-
fails.
I'll use an inspiration. All right, mark that down. So whatever this number is, plus 5. 13.
That's a fail because it's supposed to be a 15.
I mean, it's an improvement.
It's supposed to be a DC
It's at times
15,
like
not a
this.
12.
Sometimes like this.
I don't want to keep burning it because of entity. I'll do one more, and we'll see if that's allowed.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Damn.
There are three things that happen.
So that's
In
a 14.
society. Water's wet, gravity makes things fall, and entity blows up every session.
Entity
It is a
explodes.
fundamental law of the universe.
You know, it's starting to feel
Equivalent
like it.
exchange.
Yep.
I'm so sorry.
Like a balding 45-year-old man, sometimes Blitz, you just gotta let it go. Just gotta shave it all off. Just let him die.
Okay, 66 fire damage. Can somebody roll for Skeggy? Please.
I don't want to roll for him.
Yeah, what's the
Gotcha. I'm gonna roll low.
bonus?
Oh. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for laughing, but I knew that it would come out that way. Could
Okay.
feel it.
So, Entity takes 40 damage and is alive.
Let's go.
Oh wait, no, that's not supposed to happen.
Entity has 2 hit points left.
Ah, that makes more sense. Then.
Scory, you should have access to Scory's sheet.
Oh yeah, hold on.
Oh, do we?
Yeah, you should.
Okay, here's some scoring.
Yes,
Nope,
yes,
I don't
yes.
have access to the
Oh,
sheet.
okay,
I just got
here.
the picture.
Now you should.
But I would say a 4 doesn't do it. Whatever the mods are.
You can roll again.
And I say,
You can roll again because you now have access to a sheet.
because I saved, I take 10, right?
Yeah, you take 10.
Yeah.
Hera takes 10. Oh wait, Hera takes none. And then Scory takes half.
Damn.
All right. Scory, son of. Oh wait, no.
No.
No. Is that Rel? Did you roll that for Scory?
Yeah. Yeah, I did.
Okay, because I believe I gotta set
By
it
the way,
where he's not. Okay.
what
so
was
he
the
takes
damage
20.
on the bite?
I will roll that in just a moment. Because you got 2 bites.
Just wanted to
against
double check
you.
and make sure.
You got 2 bites against you.
It was just the one that hit, though.
Okay. So that's 8 piercing, 6 fire, and then this Hellhound can replace one of his 2 bite attacks with fire. So he's also going to bite you, missing.
Huzzah!
So
How you?
Entity survives for the time being. Atlas,
Yes.
it's your turn.
All right. So, a little offended that you would invite me, come hang out, and then try and kill me, and then say you're gonna kill me, and then not even try and kill me. So,
This one will just go. I was not trying to kill you. I am here, not of my own will.
oh,
What are they speaking?
Elvish.
then just chill.
Okay, never mind.
She stabbed me, or cut me
Well,
with an axe.
She won't do it again.
Can you promise that?
Yes. Ricard, this one's cool.
Cool.
Because she was
Yep.
pointing at you just now, speaking Elvish, like very frantically.
Yeah, I'll go. Well, can you let him know that if they decide to start being not cool, I'll stab him like I did to that one, and I'll point towards the body.
You already stabbed me, she will say in Orcish.
Yeah, and I'll say back in Orchid, yeah, but I'll stab you again.
Fuck you!
Okay,
I
so
mean,
now
we
that I
can
know I'm
arrange
not gonna
that
get...
later on.
That's what I thought we were doing.
God,
Listen.
mixed
I'll tell you-
signals. Mixed signals, they're saying.
Listen, the others are trying to kidnap people who can cast spells. Elves inherently can cast spells. These have strayed from Lolth's path.
Gotcha. Well, then they suck, so
Yes, they do.
he's just going to turn and sling a rock at the captain.
Okay,
Yeah.
that
Damn.
misses.
It's okay, we're gonna sling another.
That hits. Roll
we go?
damage.
know, I respect this land.
I was gonna say this captain is 100% not making it out alive.
Oh God, no.
Okay. So
The
she
captain dies
has
to a sling.
a
It's gonna be
single
very
hit
funny.
point left.
I'm so upset I can't Blade Flourish on. Wait, hold
I
on.
have something. Come on.
Mhm.
Do it.
Wait,
You can move here without incurring an attack of opportunity.
Do it. Do it. Do it.
And then you can Blade Flourish.
I was say I don't have. Can
Mm-hmm.
do I get advantage on someone who's in combat?
If you're behind them.
No.
Okay.
No, but if you move right here, like if you were to move right here because you wouldn't incur attack of opportunity, you could Blade Flourish and kill her.
Oh, we're gonna do that then. We're just gonna roll a little
Move you right here.
here. And my bardic roll. Which is, I believe.
Yeah, how's that mouth working out for you, bitch?
Bardic is 1d8. Which doesn't matter because 1. Hooray!
Okay, so
Well, it kind of matters.
Rugs.
It's impressive.
Here's what happens now. As the drow captain dies, you hear her begin to pray.
Shh, no, shh, stop.
There's too many big bitches in these tunnels.
Yeah, I was gonna say she's gonna be a disadvantage too.
Oh,
I got
no.
the wrong picture. Hold on. I had the wrong picture. That's the wrong one. There we go. That one looks scarier in my opinion.
You said they fell out of love's favor.
I thought they had. And so what happens is you see her become a Drider, but then you
What
see
the
her
fuck is that?
grabbed from underneath and pulled beneath the ground.
Oh, thank God.
As the Spider Queen has reclaimed
Ooh.
her.
Okay.
Wait, this is a spider queen we're following.
That's what happens, bitch.
Yeah, fucking Lolth is the Spider Queen.
May we never
Yeah, if you have
run
like
into
a
her.
if you have like a racial deity, you don't just go spit in their face.
Point at this other bitch that stabbed me. You're next.
You hear from back here, I don't know if you speak Elvish, Rel, but you hear this one from back here going, "Sister, if you surrender, they probably won't kill your hellhounds." Probably.
For the puppies.
And she kind of looks over at her sister and goes, "I don't think they'd let me surrender if I tried."
No, you can surrender.
Do you speak Elvish?
Yes, I do.
Okay. She looks back and goes, "Weren't you the one beating my hellhound to death?"
I'm the one stopping them from getting to my friend.
"No, you're stopping them from getting to me."
There's a lot of talking for folks who are about to fucking die.
See, the
Rel
rest
doesn't
of us are
understand what's
To be
being
fair,
said.
the mean one is dead.
Yeah.
I do like that all of these conversations about people surrendering have been in Elvish, so no idea what's going on.
You
Yep.
do you not still have tongues?
How
No,
long
it's
does
been 3
tongues
days.
last? Yeah, this has been
yeah.
3 days.
Oh, yeah, I guess we've been on a boat.
Yeah, you were on a boat and then on land for about 3 days.
Also, Aurora speaks Elvish, and Mike has gone out.
Okay.
Not reconnect.
So Aurora,
Or I can translate for you.
yes, or you can use /TTS for text to speech. On Discord. On Discord, so it should come through either in the Azure Bonds General or the Azure VC. I don't know which one you need to do it in, but if you try, you should try it here first, and
Yeah, I would
then
bet the VC.
Aurora said that was always an option.
there we go. I heard it, and it probably went
Yep.
through on, yeah. So the Drow kind of looks at Hera and goes, "Are you going to let my hounds through?"
Certainly.
And yeah, she'll like drop her sword.
Cool. She'll shrink.
What's going on?
You hear this one in Orcish.
The mean lady's dead.
This one in Orcish will go, "We surrender."
They've surrendered, I say in common.
Yeah. This one down here will say in Orcish, "We surrender." And then you see 3 big ass fucking hellhounds come around the corner.
Oh my god, a puppy.
Are
No hard
hellhounds
feelings,
the
right?
volcano that I live?
So yes, there are a lot of them. And this one will go, "Careful with that one, he's a little nippy."
Oh, I think this is the one that got me back for the bonk. So it's fair. It's a 1-to-1.
No, I mean him. When he plays, he likes to nip. His teeth are made of fire. So just watch out.
Ah. Good to know.
Yeah, combat's over.
Does fire like heal them, or do they just not take fire damage?
They don't take fire damage.
Can I pet them?
I'm gonna play catch with one of them.
The
Produce plan.
Okay, Hurricane, you absolutely can. I will say that you and Entity, for the time being, head back to camp so that Entity can be repaired, since you guys didn't get that far. Just so you have, Entity next time.
Well, Entity survived.
Yeah, Entity had 2 hit
That's not
points.
supposed to happen.
Entity had 2 hit points and did not explode. And this drow will kind of go, "Are you folks by chance here for a reason, or?"
We're here to get taste.
She'll just kind of shake her head and go, "The name."
Human wizard.
Human wizard.
One of the wizards that y'all are abducting.
We didn't abduct anyone. Thank you very much. The Yuan-Ti had abducted them. We just went to make the transfer.
Hmm.
I believe we're
Apparently
looking
was
more
taken
for the
by-
brain.
And the squid zombie?
Ogers.
Mind Flayer. His name, and
That's the word.
Voiceless Talker is his name.
They have
He's-
names?
Yes, they each have names. They're all weird.
Weird name.
Yes. But yes, Voiceless Talker is his name. He is
Okay.
working under an Elder Brain, from what I understand, but he has a plan to overthrow his Elder Brain by absorbing the minds of spellcasters. A practice that, according to him, is forbidden in his culture.
Well, I agree that it should be forbidden.
It's mostly just because they outlaw arcane magic and shun anyone who can cast it.
It's not the kidnapping part of that.
No, they kidnap and eat people on the regular, or they'll just infect them with parasites and turn them into mind flayers.
Yeah, that's what Jahira was dealing with a while ago.
Yes. My sister and I are trying to avoid that fate by working for him.
Well,
I mean, we're gonna go kill him, so.
Well, he is not the only mind flayer down here. If you kill him,
Not
you
the
will.
We're gonna kill.
Well, if you kill him, you'll have to kill the Elder Brain.
Okay.
or he'll send.
I feel like Elderbreen would thank us for taking care of one of the rogue agents.
No, see, the thing about elder brains is if you cut off one of its nodes, even if it is misbehaving, that's how the creature said it. Even if the node misbehaves and does things that it's not supposed to, you're still killing part of the node, and then it will use all of you to replace it.
Well, I mean, either way, he's gonna die. So like.
Yes, but my suggestion is he should not be the only one. Now,
Oh,
there
yeah.
are a large contingent of our kind that are working for him willingly. You can go north and find them. They have...
Like that bitch that got eaten by the ground?
Yes, like her. She...
Is there like a Loth gang sign I can flash to see who's cool?
No, most of... she'll kind of chuckle and go, No. See, most of them, while they do still worship Lolth, my sister and I worship Elastre. The Spider Queen does not agree with working with mind flayers.
Got it.
But she will not stop people until they have reached the end of their usefulness, in which case they then become drider.
Mm-hmm.
And when that happens, they are dragged back to Menza Berenzon by her ladyship, Lolth,
Got it.
as you saw just now.
Kind of glad she does that because
Yes, I didn't
I wasn't
have to
scared.
fight her either. You see your dwarven friend kind of very, very uncomfortable that he is in the middle of a bunch of hellhounds. He will scooch this way and he goes, any more of those dragons like down there that we should be looking out for? And the drow just goes, yes, actually, there's another young dragon just north of here. Avoid the right side of the tunnels.
got it.
Oh, and this path here, there's a black pudding. And she'll kind of move this way. There's a black pudding in this tunnel that you should avoid.
Okay.
Noted.
And I take it you've already like scouted and got all the good loot out of here.
There was no loot to be had.
Probably under the dragon.
Oh, yes, no, definitely the dragon's horde, but do you fancy fighting a red dragon?
I mean, they're just living their life. What's wrong with that?
Exactly. I do not feel that I should interrupt his existence
Yeah.
for gold or magic items or what have you that he may have.
Yeah,
But I suppose you're right.
Oh, can I pet the hellhounds?
Yeah, you can pet the hellhounds.
This whole conversation, I've been like tossing produce flames for them.
Yeah, they've been grabbing them and shaking them in their mouths and biting down.
Do
them
they
hard.
eat meat?
They seem to be eating fire currently, but they probably
can
wouldn't
they
say
eat?
no. They probably
Alright,
wouldn't.
cool, because
Yeah,
I got that venison in my
yeah.
back
If you
pocket that
offer
I
them
just had.
venison steaks, they will just demolish that shit.
Yeah, I got like 50 pounds of it, so they can
Yeah,
just like.
they'll just fucking
have
have
at
at it. Yeah,
Yeah,
they'll eat as much of it as you'll let them.
they can have all of it. I got regular rations. It's,
Yeah,
it's honestly been a pain carrying it around.
Well, the 50 pounds of venison is also like rations for the rest of camp.
I suppose.
I got rations.
So glad you do.
Okay, well,
There
I'll
it
throw
is.
them like 20 pounds of venison then.
Yeah, they fucking demolish it. Real heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah, like real hardcore.
Nice. Actually,
Does-
I'll throw them 30. That way they can each get 10
Yeah,
pounds of venison.
10 pounds of venison. You see her kind of come over and go, "You're spoiling my babies. Now, we need to leave before the rest of them show up. Sister, do come along." And yeah, her sister
Call me.
will scooch around, and the sister goes, I'm not
Christ.
fucking with anything that has to do with that big orc. No, thank you. And they will both dip.
Send postcards of the dogs.
Was that in Elvish?
Yeah, it was.
Amazing.
But yeah, she'll go. I will send you sending messages with updates about the dogs. Goodbye. And then they will dip out of the cave. But yeah, you have a single path forward, pretty much, unless you want to dip this way. There's a path forward this way and a path forward this way, and they're up to you. One of them goes past the dragon's lair.
Yeah, I'm gonna listen to the drow
Yeah.
who patrol the paths and know which ones to take.
Yeah, they told you, hey, go this way. It's the safest one.
Like, we're kind of dumb, but we're not that dumb.
Yeah, no, totally.
Yeah, I'm gonna give a. Do I have cure wounds? Let's see.
Ultea
yeah.
will come up and healing word. The dwarf. Or no, she'll cure wounds.
I'll cure wounds myself.
The dwarf gets 4 points of healing. Nope, that was.
Sorry that you got banged up on my account.
And Scory just goes, No, I was going to be fighting anyway.
I'm sorry I couldn't talk our way out of that one.
It's all right. He is then going. You see him pull out this fucking massive healing potion, and chug it.
Damn. Badland chug style.
8d4 plus 12, healing himself for 32 points.
Jeez.
So 46. This is total hit points. He goes, does anyone else need one? And he'll like hold up a superior healing potion.
I won't say no.
Are you hurt?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Give me 1 second, and I will get what these healing potions do. Important house rules. Forward. Azure Bonds General. There you go. That's what they do. He gives you a potion of superior healing. It's 8d4 plus 12.
Fantastic.
Woo.
But yeah, you guys can very safely make it to the next layer of caves if you guys would like to. But what I would ask you is get into a marching order so I can copy and paste you into the cave.
All right, let's see here. So, are we marching order right to left, up to down?
Up and down. Up being the first ones forward, down being the ones in back.
Got it.
And then Claire, if you want to continue, if you want to say anything, you can always use TTS. That way we can hear you. But yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and move you guys over once you have gotten into that marching order. I know that Scory wants to go be in the front.
Oh, this is the front?
Yeah,
see.
this is this area here. This is where you guys are getting into marching order.
You fucker.
But yeah, but yeah, I'm gonna copy and paste you guys onto the next map, which we'll move over to right now.
Quick change.
this way I can stick you guys back here. So yeah, you guys head forward, and what you see in kind of sneaking into this cave through the cave system before, you see another 3 drow and a young man in leather armor. He is bound and gagged, and his armor looks cheap. And
They told me they weren't having an orgy.
And right next to him is a short sword and a leather shield that he seemed to be all like handmade. He has slightly sun-kissed tan skin and black hair. And he looks like he's had the shit kicked out of him.
Fun.
So what are you doing?
Well, I'm assuming I don't see that from the back.
No, you don't. Atlas does. Atlas, you were told avoid the right side of the tunnels.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
you were
know.
told
There's still, yeah.
You were told there's a red dragon up here. Avoid that.
Gotcha,
tunnel.
gotcha. I thought that was the right side of the other tunnels.
No, she said there's another red dragon. Avoid the right tunnels.
Gotcha. Then, just gonna
Yeah, we just used the wrong tunnel.
sing my little song.
Stealth,
Go.
okay.
Sneaking past the drow. They're not gonna see me.
They really don't.
Cause I'm just making my way downtown.
Walking
Not
fast.
worried about this guy in the armor.
Okay, so as you turn this
Well
corner,
removed.
you do see something.
What do I see?
Would you like to tell the audience what you see?
Oh no.
Oh, damn it.
Oh no. I
Hera,
knew we were right.
Hera, did you
I
roll?
knew we were right.
Hera, did you roll stealth?
I haven't actually done that now. Hold on.
So yeah.
Where's my sheet? Well,
So Atlas, you weren't seen by the drow until they turned around to see Hera.
so Hera's dumbass fucking trying to creep around a corner. Cha-ching, cha-ching. Oh, hello.
And these 3 drow kind of approach and go, "Why are you here?" And they kind of look at you and go,
visiting-
"Didn't your kind go extinct?"
What? No.
You
If that were
are
possible.
Get away from searches.
you are an anomaly. You will come with us.
Okay, where to? Where would you like to go?
We must take you to our leader.
Who might that be?
You will know
Sneaking
when
around
you...
to this guy.
God damn it. You will know when you arrive. Follow us.
I'd very much like to know where we're going before we go. Like, do I need to pack anything? Or...
So this lady will get behind you, not
No,
seeing these guys until it's too late.
Can I roll deception to like keep her eyes like away from?
Her eyes already
from
wasn't.
my ally?
Her eyes.
Okay.
So she's not caring about it. She's not paying attention down there. Atlas rolled a goddamn 25. He can go anywhere he wants to.
Excellent.
And Rel rolled high enough where they're not paying attention to the 6 foot some odd orc behind them. They're paying more attention to you, a literal anomaly of elven kind.
When things look like they're about to go down, I'm gonna primal savagery at this person who's right in front of me.
They don't seem
Just
like
kind of, I guess,
they're
preparing
they
an
don't
option.
they don't seem like they're doing anything particularly harmful. They're more like just ushering their elven sister elsewhere, essentially, because that's how they see Hera right now.
All right.
Damn.
Where are we off to? Which direction?
They'll kind of guide you this way.
Excellent.
These elves know how to party. So Atlas, we're gonna resolve what you're doing. So what would you like to say what you said outside in the chat for the audience?
Sure. Atlas has successfully snuck up to the human
Elf
in the armor. Elf in the armor. Just like bound, gagged.
Yeah, he's a wood elf from the look
Bunch
of
of
him.
drow. Yeah.
Damn. You see
These elves know how to party.
Where did I put his sheet?
What did you do to get invited to the orgy?
He is once again bound and gagged. You can now see his sheet
You're right.
and access.
Don't want to
it.
mess up the scene. You.
Yeah, you.
Talk to you later.
Well, no. If you, he's like. "Wah, wah."
Oh, okay. Sorry. They really kind of left you. That's kind of rude. He's gonna pull the gag out.
He goes, I don't know about any orgy, but they were gonna feed me to a mind flayer.
Oh,
Is that what they do?
that's not good.
Is that what this is? Some kind of kink
I-
thing?
I don't know. I've heard things about drow. I've never been down here.
I mean, maybe the ones that worship Elastre, yeah. They're pretty cool. I've met a few of them. As a matter of fact, I used to be roommate to one. Can you hand me my pocket knife? It's in my left pouch.
He'll just hand over one of like his many just straight up daggers.
You see him like sawing the fucking rope that you can absolutely untie.
I mean, he didn't ask to be untied. He asked for a knife.
Yeah, he looks at you.
Maybe
and
it's
he's
his
like,
kink thing. I don't know.
He cuts the thing open and takes the ropes off, and he goes, "You just gonna let them take your friend to be eaten by a mind flayer?"
Wait, hold on. What?
He gestures up to Hera.
Speaking of,
Or handing you your knife back.
while she's walking with these folks, she's gonna use Second Wind to heal up a bit.
Okay. You just take a deep breath
Hell yeah,
and heal 7 points.
That's 7 plus 5, so that's 12.
This one here will like clap a hand on your shoulder and go, "Do not be nervous, sister. You will not. This will not be painful."
Yeah, I should probably
It's,
should
good,
take care of that.
Sure. I'm sure nothing bad's about to happen whatsoever.
I don't have a message spell to get your attention.
Yeah.
No, it's fine.
This guy,
It's fine.
this guy picks up a dagger, or picks up his sword, and his like other thing, and is gonna drink a standard healing potion.
Can anyone else roll stealth or?
Yeah, you guys
Yeah.
can all roll stealth.
Nah.
Instead, we're just gonna.
Might as
Go ahead.
well.
Yeah.
So, sisters, what is it that y'all are doing down here?
We must find those like us to help our leader, the voiceless talker, to find mages.
Those like you, as in
Like-minded.
relatives of yours?
Like-minded.
Ah. Y'all gay?
I mean, most of us, yes.
Ooh,
Wonderful. Then we are
Lesbian
like-minded.
Oh, is an 18 enough to start like
Yeah,
getting closer to
you
them?
can move forward. Are you wearing heavy armor, by the way?
Yes.
Then you would have disadvantage.
Oh, what does that mean?
It means you roll
Roll
twice
twice,
and
take
take
the
the lower
lower.
number.
This is
Good
one of
thing
the
of-
very
What
rare
armor? Hold
instances
on.
where I'm wearing heavy armor.
Hold on, let me see what you're wearing, because you may not be wearing heavy armor.
Yeah, I was
Just
gonna
I'm
say,
wearing,
can I
like-
auto do it.
More like something.
Chainmail, which is in fact heavy armor, yeah.
That's
Yeah, I'm wearing-
medium, I believe. No, that's the change I'm thinking of. My bad.
Yeah, chainmail, it should,
I
It's-
found the disadvantage toggle.
yeah.
This is how I'm
Oh,
providing.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're so.
This is how I'm giving a bardic.
Okay. How are you giving
Bardic,
Bardic?
Bardic on a 5?
Oh, it's
No,
the
on-
panpipes.
Yeah.
And it's Careless Whisper! Yes! I just
I mean, I don't
realized it
mind-
was
I don't mind
Careless
seducing them.
Whisper. Oh my
I can do my
fucking
best, winky
God.
face.
Stealthy
So you
Uh,
get a D8
you-
bardic
you,
for.
You see these two turn, see the orc, and go, shit, and draw swords.
I become giant, and I would like to slam these two into the walls next to me.
Primal savagery time.
How many times can you become giant in a day?
It is based on my proficiency bonus, I believe.
Okay.
Let me grab that.
So
That would be 3.
here's the thing. This corridor is even smaller than the one you were in before.
I wanted to squish them into the walls.
They can move out of the way before you do so. You are not in
Oh.
combat. But also, again, this corridor is, you're not, like, you're clipping into the wall with how big you are. Like, this would be like being restrained. And you would know that before becoming big.
Is it actually going to make me Mr. Restrained?
Yes,
Because that's a
if
bad.
you are if you
Okay,
are
fuck that.
if you are big in that size of a space, you like large creatures can't fit through that space.
Okay, fuck that then.
They will move into a triangle formation. Roll initiative.
Did I get that attack that I was talking?
Yes,
about
you can
preparing?
get one off on one of them.
Fantastic. Is it at advantage because they didn't see me?
No, because of Rokara.
Because I'm stealthy. That's another nat 20.
Yes, it
Wow.
is. That is a nat 20 initiative.
Gotta
11
go back to the
misses.
casino.
No, you don't.
Just like I imagine me winding up to do this attack, and then clang clang behind me.
Yeah,
got
exactly.
this.
That's exactly what it is.
Clank, 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 clank.
Aurora, I need you to roll initiative, please.
It's like the sneaky, stealthy song, but it's just blasted at full volume. Like screamed out.
Jesus fucking great. Yeah, it's you attempting to do.
and stealthy.
Yeah, it's you attempting to do Atlas's little. I'm just gonna slip past.
Yeah, I start doing it, then I shout across the room. Is that how you say it? Is it that? Is that the note? Is it a D sharp or a B flat?
It's more of a vibes thing.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is
Sorry.
exactly
Speaking
what it
of,
is.
Lil John possesses me for a second.
This is fucking. All right, Aurora, if you wouldn't mind, roll for Ultea, please. And if you would like to say things, you absolutely can, with the text to speech, just as a reminder. Rukara, you are first.
Okay. Oh, do they speak? Oh wait, no. Do they speak anything like common, orc, or dwarvish?
They've been speaking common to Hera.
Okay. Keeping in the spirit, I'm gonna run up to this one, screaming, "Now stop! Wiggle with it!"
Oh God.
I'm gonna start
Oh.
swinging.
Oh,
Yeah, 21 hits.
Nice. Boom.
9 slashing. All right.
Number 2.
Yeah, that also hits. Roll again.
More damage.
So, now you say you get 3 attacks. Why do you get 3
Yes.
attacks?
Cause you said so, and I trust your
How?
math more than I trust me.
Hold on.
2 weapons, main
Oh,
hand
yeah,
off
yeah.
and bonus attack.
Yeah. But you're not using 2 battle axes, is the
Yes.
thing.
Yeah.
Battle axes are one-handed.
Yeah, okay, but in order to
What?
use 2 battle axes, you need 2 weapon fighting. Do you have 2
I
weapon
do
fighting?
have it,
Okay,
Yes.
go ahead.
and then I get my 3rd attack.
Yes,
Kablamo.
that misses. Damn. Okay. I was just like, how in the fuck? You're gonna move here.
I don't really
Too
understand
many-
it
And
either.
then here.
Too many PCs to keep track of.
Yeah, there.
Through 1,000 games.
Do you? I run like a lot of games. So this guy's going to attack with advantage. He is going to attack with advantage. Sneak
With
attack.
12 health.
Short
brave
sword.
soul.
Natural
Oh.
fucking 20.
Never mind.
So that's 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. 23 points of damage on the first stab. I don't know if he gets another attack. Do you have extra attack, sir? You do not. You do not have second attack. Okay, so as bonus action, he is going to cantrip. Spells, where are you? Cantrip, Shocking Grasp. Missing. Alright. Hera, it's your turn. This one right here just got the shit shanked out of her. What are you doing?
I think she's going to hear "I am sorry, sister," and she's going to get non-lethally bonked with the Mace of Monstrosity slang. Would this be an advantage for flanking?
Yeah, advantage for flanking.
Marvelous.
got
That'll
so
be
many
18.
pacifists.
Miss.
I'm not a pacifist. They were just nice to me for a second, and they were probably going to kill me, but still. Extra attack. That was not an advantage.
That
but
hits.
24.
Yeah, roll damage.
Marvelous.
You said non-lethal?
Yes.
Okay, so she's at 1 hit point and unconscious. It is now Ultea's turn. Ultea's going to move up here. And
They're just stupid and misguided.
is going to...
Yeah, soon there'll be dead people who were stupid and misguided.
Honestly, if you'd like, I could have moved up here and would be given an opportunity for it.
So 20 hits. 8 points of damage. You roll... 8 points of damage. Up next is Skeggy, son of Scory. And he is going to move right here and start fucking people up with his battle axe. Battle axe two-handed twice. The 25 hits, 14 slashing.
Hell yeah.
Atlas, it's your turn.
Okay, here we are. Super easy peasy on this. What we're gonna do is come in here. We're going to swing our sword
Okay.
at this one.
All right.
You know what?
Excuse me.
Kazoo.
All right, so we're going to swing our sword.
Okay.
At
Miss?
advantage.
Yeah, at advantage.
Oh, at advantage. Yeah, there we
yeah,
go.
because you're
Hold
flanking.
on.
Miss.
Still better.
Uh-huh.
And then we're gonna swing it again.
Okay.
Because I finally have 2 attacks.
Hell yeah.
There we go.
24 hits, roll damage. Their AC is 20,
Okay.
just so you guys are aware.
Okay, roll damage. We're gonna do a stock. 9. And we're
Alright.
gonna blade flourish.
Is this, so hold on. Is this lethal or non-lethal damage?
Actually, no, I guess non-lethal.
Okay, so she's at
Uh,
she's at 1 hit point.
We're just coming in real hard with the pommel.
Yeah, 1 hit point, unconscious. And you can blade flourish the last one.
Okay. And
Yeah, she takes 4 points of slashing damage with your fucking S-stock. Aurora, it's your turn. I don't know if you can hear us, but if you can, it's your turn.
Aurora said, every button sounds super robotic. It's like the dying birthday bot.
Oh no.
Said that 6 minutes ago.
Oh no. Aurora, I'm just gonna move you up and do non-lethal damage if that's okay.
Your voices sound like Tetris now. The degradation is real.
Oh no. Let me just open up Aurora's sheet. And then Aurora is just gonna bonk non-lethally. Warhammer the Delian Order twice.
Hera, Huffy said degrading.
Okay, it does work.
The first one misses, but
That's
the
like
second one
5
hits.
nat 20s. This is the nat 20 session.
It is. This is the nat 20 session. And unfortunately, I have rolled it against myself. So it's
Yes.
19 damage, non-lethal. So that's 1 hit point and unconscious.
If I'm gonna be real, this is kind of like the Nat 20 group.
Yeah, no, not gonna lie. You guys are real good at just rolling 20s.
Well, other than me.
I don't think I've rolled a single one.
At what point do you start factoring it into when you make the encounters that like these fuckers are probably gonna roll a nat 20?
I'm gonna
I need to
gesture
buff the
you
hit
over
points.
to this room of 6 Sturges.
The future TPK, that was the thing that was balanced for the Nat 20s.
I was gonna say, she's literally asked me like, what's my maximum damage with the crit, and balanced HP pools based on that.
Mm-hmm. I have.
Just need to
Meanwhile,
roll more nat 20s.
You know, we
then.
could easily.
this is. I think this is the first session I've hit somebody.
With these unconscious drow.
Say again.
You hit the.
What were you saying? What were you saying, Rel?
I was saying, we could distract those Sturges with these unconscious drow.
So
True.
Sturges, unlike most other bug-like creatures in the Forgotten Realms, are not carrion feeders. Unless you are up and moving, they're not gonna attack you.
I mean,
So
we can
then-
toss them and, toss them in the water and maybe hit it with a little lightning so the drow twitch a bit.
They're gonna go after the source of the lightning.
We just do a real sneaky like.
You are warped.
Yeah, what if we get on the ground and like inchworm our way across?
Yeah,
gonna-
just
They're gonna swarm you.
Clearly,
Oh.
Rel, not a good character.
just throw me across and I'll just ragdoll. They'll never know.
Oh, God.
How would they know?
What if you try to
They're
seduce
gonna
them?
know.
But how would they know?
I am like 0 for 6 on seduction.
But like it's gonna work. Law of averages, it has to work at some point
Wait.
if you keep doing it.
They're drow.
Uh-huh. They're drow.
Yeah.
They're not dead. They're just unconscious. So they don't get dragged to Lolth.
No, I was just more the fact that why the seduction's not working. Clearly.
Yeah, no. Legitimately, they just hate
Oh,
men.
okay.
Yeah,
So,
it's like
it could if I kept talking.
You know what? I'll be honest with you. I've gone to this lesbian bar and I've struck out every time tonight. And I can't figure out why. I don't know. Is it me?
am I not pretty enough?
Am I the problem? No, no. I've
Can't
seen
be
my
that.
waist. No way.
Okay.
Oh, Lord.
How mindful are these Sturges?
Well, they do seem to be like... Have you ever seen a swarm of mosquitoes
How
like,
demure?
sit on like a swarm of mosquitoes sit on the top of like a creek?
No.
Mhm.
That's what you're looking
That's
at.
terrifying.
But like, they're not just gonna mindlessly charge. Like they got a brain.
They're
you
bugs. They're giant demon bugs.
I like where you're going. I like where you're going.
They cannot be mind slivered. I will say.
No,
I
no, I have
support
something
this
so much
plan.
better.
I support this plan. I will be the decoy.
Okay, what are we doing?
Oh god.
I'm gonna turn myself. what's-
Operation Bug Zapper.
Yep, I'm gonna I'm gonna turn myself into. God, what's something really juicy looking to a fucking mosquito?
Like a bear?
Mm.
Well, I'm trying to think of underdark creatures that I would know.
A ginger.
Aurora said a cow.
I mean,
A cow.
so
Yeah, the cave cows.
so there are like a cattle-like species in the Underdark. Have you ever played Dragon Age Inquisition?
Yes.
You know the Druffalo, those big fuck-off furry bastards you have to escort through
Aurora
the
said
hinterlands?
under cows, they give chocolate milk with a mushroom kick.
Ooh.
The big Druffalos that you have to escort through, or like a Highland cow. That's kind of what they look like. They look like Highland cows.
Sure, I'll do that.
Okay.
Let me find something that is. I'll use
I can just make you a Highland cow. Fucking.
I'm thinking stats wise.
So
Like a war horse?
yeah, like a warhorse
Yeah, okay.
or a draft horse. A draft horse is actually more.
Okay, could I use the crocodile stats?
Hold on. So draft horse is a thing in the free rules.
Oh, it's probably like a super low CR. I'm going for something that's not gonna fold like a cheap suit.
CR14, yeah.
Yeah, I'm going for CR 1/2.
Oh, okay. Because like I have the draft, like I do have a draft horse.
You know what? I do a.
Hmm?
I'll do a black bear. That makes sense.
Yeah, because black bears have been known to like have caves that are this deep, like when they hibernate.
Okay, yeah, and it's medium sized too, so that
Yeah.
works.
There you go. Now you have access to the black bear. I just want to point out that the black bear and the draft horse have the same health point pool.
Yeah, that's fair, but also the black bear can do stuff.
Can defend itself better, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, you can absolutely have your black bear form head in.
Fantastic. Well, I'm waiting for Atlas's thing, and then I'm gonna step like right there after Atlas does his thing and go, rah!
I'm gonna wait for once they approach.
Moonbeam, God damn it! They don't see it coming. They just get hit. They don't see it coming, so it just works. And they're
Alright,
not
so it would
smart
be-
enough to leave, so they eventually all just fucking die.
Yeah, just right there.
So here's what happens. They all kind of begin to charge, and they don't realize why they're burning to death until it's too late. And this is just stupid enough that I'll let it work.
I think you
I'm glad that we independent. There was no conversation on that, by the way.
Yeah.
That is just stupid enough and inspired enough that yes, you could do it. It's fine. I'm gonna put the black bear stats in familiars and hirelings because you use it enough.
Fair.
But yeah, you can just make your way through the fucking Sturge lair after having murdered all of the Sturges. Both of you take a point of inspiration for that goddamn
Yes.
hilarious. Oh, that was fucking phenomenal. All right, cool.
You know what? I guess you don't need nat 20s after all.
Oh, I'm still a black bear right now.
Oh, you're just gonna stay a
It's
black
3
bear?
hours. Yeah.
All right, there you go.
Might as well.
I'm gonna put a
Ugh.
troll captain over here. So you guys get in here, and you can see kind of underneath the water here, there is sparkly silver and gold shit. You can get about 20 gold pieces and about 100 silver. This
What
guy
about
kind of comes over here
this
and
thing?
slumps in the wall. That's just a place where you kind of see a giant hive where the sturgeon, like
Oh.
kind of like a giant wasp's nest where the sturges lived.
Are there
Do
any
sturges make
salmon?
honey?
No, sturges do not make honey. They're not bees.
That'd be pretty cool if they made like flesh honey.
No, God, no. I know what you're talking
terrifying.
about. That's not a.
Yeah.
That's there's a real species that does that.
I'm glad you know.
We're not
going
going
to
to talk about them.
because
We're
I
not going to
don't.
talk about them because bees make a specific player uncomfortable. And we're not going to continue talking about that.
Oh,
Okay.
my bad.
Okay.
Yeah, they don't exist.
Yep, that's why bees aren't a thing in this world. They don't
Are
exist.
there any salmon?
No, but there is like what you see. Like, have you ever seen like a slaughterfish from Elder Scrolls? There's that.
Fish is a fish. I'd say go fight it.
Like a piranha eel fucker.
Yeah, I was gonna say it doesn't fit the mood unless it's like a spawning salmon. You know what I mean?
No, it's just
Picky eater
it's-
black
it
bear.
is. You are able to get like the gold and shit because the creature the fish that are in here are like bottom feeders, almost like catfish. That's why they weren't trying to eat
like
the
catfish.
sturges.
You're telling me cats made these fish?
But yeah, the person you rescued,
Shrimp fried this run?
the person you rescued is now kind of slumped up against the wall with your two NPCs. Do any of you want to go talk to him?
Oh yeah, it's true. We should probably go like make sure they're not bleeding out eternally or something.
Yeah, that would help, I'm sure.
Wow.
You see him go, "Is that a fucking bear?" Pull
Oh,
his
no,
sword
it's
out.
fine.
Yeah. You ever seen a bear before?
Not one that's
Wow.
trained.
No, it's actually one of our party.
What?
Ow.
Yeah, it's our mascot.
Ultea goes, "She's a druid. She can change shape." He
Just
just
smack
nods.
Ultea.
He
I was
just
hoping to
nods.
gaslight.
He slides
Yeah.
his knife in. Beckon was like, and Ultea just kind of looks at you and goes, "I will freeze you to death." Like just the ice starts forming between her teeth.
To who?
To anyone in the cone of the bear that just smacked her.
Not
Was her-
attack. But it's like,
Yeah,
fuck, come
That's
on.
it. Just
we were
smacked
having
her. Yeah.
fun.
Just fucking
Yeah, we're
anyone
supposed to
within a
gaslight.
anyone within a 15-foot cone
Fucking
that way.
paladin.
She's not a paladin. She's
Ah.
a cleric. She's a cleric to an
Oh, I thought she
evil
was a
god.
paladin.
Yeah, but like,
No,
don't judge.
no. Fucking Ultea is a cleric to Tiamat.
Oh no.
Tiamat's
Fucking
great.
Fun police.
Fuck.
Tiamat's great. I used to have a Tiamat in Dragonvale.
Fucking the thing that the like y'all see her and she's like, "Oh, silver dragon." No, steel dragon. She is
Oh,
she
'cause
is
Tiamat.
no. So steel
I
dragons
just feel stupid now.
steel dragons are metallic, but they were the spawn of Tiamat and Bahamut. They are
Aurora said OOC, she's a cleric that was hired by two evil vampires to watch over and harden their daughter.
yes, that is exactly
She's
what
doing
it
a
is.
shitty job at it.
No,
So what you're saying is
Yeah, because
that
she
steel
hates-
dragons.
she also hates
thieves.
Aurora's parents, so she's not gonna
Oh.
do what they want. She is, however, following the orders of Tiamat and keeping her safe for a thing later.
A thing
God,
later.
everybody here's so important.
That's great. I don't know about everyone.
Yeah, Rokara's just
Everyone but the orcs.
an orc.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. I just showed up one day.
Hera's just a merchant.
Yeah, like
Oh yeah.
Totally
Yeah,
normal elf.
Just a merchant. Yeah.
yeah.
Exactly.
A merchant that can turn into a giant.
That's fine.
That's runes. That everybody can do that.
How else do you
Gal.
sell to people who are giants?
Oh my god, yeah.
Exactly.
Like,
Skaggy's just
says,
or
Sorry, can't participate more right now.
fucking that's okay.
oh
Fucking
no, 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 Skeggy's the best.
Skaggy's just a dwarf. He literally is just he was a guard in his hometown. Then he got hired for a job to work with a bunch of spellcasters. They all got kidnapped. He ended up getting kidnapped with them.
So you're saying that Rikara and I are in the same level of hirelings?
Yes.
What does that mean? I'm confused.
We're NPCs.
No, you're not.
yeah,
you're definitely
yeah, pretty much.
PCs. You're definitely PCs. I just need to. There's just yeah.
No, you don't gotta sugarcoat it.
Yeah.
No,
you're
it's
gonna-
fine. I specifically made a nobody. Somebody
Yeah.
who doesn't want to be a somebody.
You're rat catchers.
Oh, I'd like to be a somebody someday.
Yeah.
But like
Rokara. So here's the thing.
later.
As you guys do things, as you guys do cool shit, like killing Bonebreaker Doracor, your legend begins to spread of your group.
Yeah, we will become someone.
Event, you are becoming important people. That's just kind of how it
Ever-
is.
And
It's,
then later, I will
it's not
become
something
very
you get the
cold
choice
and
of.
icy,
it's not something you get the
and I
choice.
will
Not unless you keep using that sword, which you have not been.
You know what? You're so right. I'm throwing the axes.
Yeah, you absolutely have not been using that sword, and thus you will not become cold and icy unless you use it.
Nah. Well, to be fair,
Gal.
it's because my entire build is geared against it. I do absolutely nothing whenever I use the sword, and I feel bad.
Testing.
We can hear you.
Hey.
I figured out if I bundle up the wire in my fist, I can speak. This is really weird and giving me back to like 2006 earbuds vibes.
Yeah,
That's-
no, you're not
that's
wrong.
so
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
real.
Oh my god.
So does anyone
You,
go ahead?
I was just going to say you all still sound heavily robotic, and I am sorry if I ask for clarification.
That's okay.
all
So does
good.
anyone talk to the elf you just saved?
I've been talking to him this whole time.
You're a bear. He
You are
cannot
a bear.
understand you.
I mean, that's his problem.
It's alright.
Gal.
Yo, I'll
Ugh.
talk to him. Hey there, how you doing?
Better now that I know that that's not just a fucking bear,
Well,
and now
it'll
that
be
I'm not,
funnier that way.
now that I'm not, being attacked by drow, I'm doing a lot better.
Alright. You're not gonna like bleed out or anything, are you?
No, I took a health potion. I should be okay. A lot of what they did was
Oh,
bludgeoning damage. I think I have a broken rib or two, but I'm okay. Who are you people?
Yeah. We are,
Gal.
So, so something that I will say, for Valia, if you click the soundboard and click large creature, for me,
Where's the soundboard?
it's in the VC chat. Like if you click on all of our like VC, the Azure VC, you should have access to the soundboard. And just click large creature.
It should be right above like deafen.
Yeah.
I have. Oh wait, what's this?
Looks like a horn kind of.
Yeah.
That's a bear's roar. That's what that is.
That's a lot different than that. Wow.
And that's an elephant.
So we're playing pull the string on the wheel now?
I mean, if we really wanted to pull the string on the
Honestly,
wheel,
I thought somebody was just really fast and it was just gonna go.
That's
Ugh.
that's the pet cat. His name's Skippy.
that's King Ghidorah.
Gow.
That's me.
But yeah,
That's me
so
when I eat a drumstick.
the elf just kind of goes, yeah, I have a few broken ribs, but I should be okay. I've got another one of those health potions in my pack somewhere. Why are you people down here?
Gow.
Fucking,
You tell him.
I love the bear.
Oh. We came down here to
We're looking for a wizard named Taze.
yeah.
You mean Tace?
Yeah, that's the one.
Gow.
Okay. Of course it would be her fault. Well, she's not here, quite obviously. She, the paladin that I serve, and the paladin's wife, all were captured. My name is Alexander. I am from Daggerford. Lady Avelina and Lady Skoros all came down here with the wizard Tace. We got separated when Tace got captured by the Yuan-Ti. And he'll kind of like crack his nose back into place. It was very obvious he had his nose broken. Like he has a swollen lip. He's got like bruises on his like collarbone and shit where they hit him with maces.
Oof.
I unfortunately got the short end of the stick and was just kind of tossed to the wayside because they didn't realize I could do magic. You don't ever look at the rogue and think magic, you know?
Gow.
I mean,
I know exactly what you mean.
they looked at me and thought magic.
Yes, but there's a reason for that, elf boy.
Elf
It's the
boy?
racism.
Yes.
It's the racism.
It's not. I'm also an elf. I'm just not
Yeah.
very elfy. If that makes sense.
I know exactly what you mean.
That one, he'll gesture to Atlas and go. Looks like he crawled right out of Sahanin Moonbow's temple and onto a stripper pole.
That's
Accurate. If the stripper pole was this bear here, then yes. Accurate.
Gow.
bottle.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Atlas, you got something to say?
Honestly, no. I mean, like you hit the nail on the head.
Ain't that a kick in the head?
So you are
Right.
very obviously magic. I tend to hide my more
Yeah.
magical affinities under leather armor and a rugged appearance. He pulls out a flask, just takes a drink.
I'm surprised they let you keep that.
They didn't. They had my pack elsewhere, and we're going to look through it. And then you and your friends knocked them unconscious. I don't understand why you didn't kill them, but you know.
Gow.
They were friendly.
You guys can see what he looks like if you hit edit on his sheet. You should have the ability anyway, or the bio section on his sheet, rather. All of the art for him was made in the Elder Scrolls Daggerfall Unity mod.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, so he is not very rugged. He is not a rugged person, but he likes to think he is.
And I'm gonna let him believe that.
That's a very rugged thing to do.
If a bear could chuckle.
Yeah, I mean
They can.
they can.
It just goes, gow.
Yeah.
And he goes, I'm going to tuck in here for the evening and hide. If you folks want to do the same to heal up, I would suggest it. There's a drow patrol up in the front. I can put this up, and he'll pull out this large cloth. And when he puts it over himself, it's almost as if he's just become a pile of rocks. Like, as if there was never a person sitting there. And then he takes it off and goes, it's a cloak of camouflage.
Nice.
I could hide us sufficiently in this hole.
Go.
So what do y'all think? Should we hide?
I
Camp time.
think it's probably not a bad idea to hole up, get our wits about us. Hold on, be right back.
Are
Oh yeah.
you gonna rob him? Is that what's happening?
Yes,
Okay. You get about
But
five gold pieces each. There is a drow longsword. They're made of bone, but they appear to be made of like dragon bone. And yeah, they
And what's their armor? Oh wait,
Dragon
that
bone.
person They got.
What are they made of?
dragon bone.
Oh.
And when do we want it? Dragon Ball.
Dragonbone.
So we're dragging these bones across
No.
your face?
No, no,
Please? Yes?
no.
But yeah, Atlas was just gonna make sure they're
Dead.
bound and gagged.
Okay, yeah, that's fair. There's enough rope here to do that.
Yeah. They're just going to be like tied up in the most like awkward position, like this one's foot to that one's arm to.
Oh my fucking god.
It's going to be the most fucked up team building exercise if they do wake up.
You set 'em up with a human centipede.
No.
I hate that
I
was
think
where
that's a
that
red
me and Valley
flag.
have both said it at the same time. God
I don't
damn
want to
it.
get stabbed.
Oh god.
Oh yeah, I did a little art piece of Rel and Atlas like that.
What?
Oh god.
Oh. Oh yes.
Oh,
Here, I'll put
good
it
for
in
you.
character art.
Thank you for the raid, for those of you who raided.
Oh
I'm-
God.
You
Oh,
you came in at the weirdest time. Oh
Ugh.
god.
I just can't believe freaking Operation Bug Zapper worked.
I also cannot believe it.
You know what I can't believe? I can't believe it's not butter.
I knew you were going to say that.
But yeah, I put the little thing I did in the character art.
Oh, cool.
Hell yeah.
Shitty art, but fun.
It's wonderful. I genuinely love this. But yeah, I think that is where we will end session for tonight.
Yes.
With you guys all camped out in this little hole where the drow can't see you, but you know, the bear, you know, and you guys are all kind of piled in into the thing.
Yeah.
And we're gonna put you guys on the campsite. The campsite map. Because
Oh, Atlas, it's really tight in here. We'll just have to snuggle up real close.
I choose the bear.
oh, yeah.
what you do in your own time is of no concern to us. You know?
Yeah.
Free world, free expression, you know.
Oh, I think my thing is glitched out where I put the black bear in there. Okay. Thank you everybody for being here. I really appreciate you all for having been here. I appreciate those who raided. Thank you all so fucking much. This was so fun. I will see you guys in 2 weeks. You got another hireling. He's a doofus man, but he exists.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Y'all have a wonderful evening. Thank you everybody for watching and for playing. Remember to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell if you're watching on YouTube. And fuck you, Dave.
Fuck you, Dave.
Fuck you, Dave.
Bye, everybody.
You can't do that. You can't.